One of America's outstanding actors is standing with me here at the terrace of Churchill Downs. That's Morgan Freeman, nominated at least a couple of times for the Academy Award, most recently for the Miss Daisy film, A Man of Many Parts, and now visiting on behalf of a Salute to the Black Jockeys Week, which is in its third year. A rather memorable occasion. I think a lot of people's eyes were opened by the fact that at one time, black jockeys had a monopoly on victories here at Churchill Downs.
That's quite a fact, and it's one of the things that got me here in the first place, because I was invited to come and take part in that.
Well, I understand that you're a student of history and you want things to be right, and they're not always straight. As far as that is concerned, have you done a lot of historical dramas in Hollywood?
No, I haven't. That's my desire. It is not my history. I would like to do more works that more or less fill in the gaps, as it were. It's not to say that you can correct history, because history is history.
Have you ever done a Western, Morgan?
I'm waiting to do that before I'm too old to ride.
Now, do you know how to ride?
Oh, yes, I'm a very good rider.
Oh, so you won't have anybody doubling for you?
Well, not if it's not too dangerous, you know.
Well, is Morgan Freeman going to be a good guy or a bad guy?
Morgan doesn't care. As long as it's a good story.
Well, I thought, you know, that your career lasts longer if you're a villain.
That's possible. I don't really know, but I think if you can walk both sides of that line, you probably will be just as, you have just as much longevity.
This may be a simplistic question, and I don't know if there's a definite answer to it, but when you're nominated for an Academy Award, as you have been twice, does that substantially help your career and up your price?
Yes. The first time I was nominated, it definitely helped my career, I'm sure. Didn't help the price, but it does help the career. It gets your name out, you know. And the second time, I don't know, maybe they help the price, you know.
Speaking of that, if you don't mind my being a little bit crass about that, I've always wondered whether when they come to an actor for a part, they say, the part pays this much money, or they say, how much do you want to do an acting stint in this movie?
No, they say the part pays this much money. And if you got a good agent, he says, no, it doesn't, it pays more.
And you have a good agent?
I have a good agent.
Our final question. We're minutes away from the Derby. Who's going to win, in Morgan Freeman's opinion?
I don't know. I like, I can't remember this horse's name.
You got to reach for the program?
Yeah. But it's the
He's thinking, folks. He's looking. Here you are.
Yeah. Strike the Gold.
Strike the Gold.
My money's on Strike the Gold.
Big money?
No, I don't have big money.
All right. Thank you, Morgan, very much.
Thank you.
How nice to know you.
Thank you.
Morgan Freeman, our guest at the Millionaire's Row. I'm Milton Metz for Derby 117.